Hello, YouTube family. Welcome to our channel. This channel is a channel that deals with the F.I.R.E journey of a family. Our net worth goal is $5 million US. In this video, I want to deal with the lessons we've learned during our F.I.R.E journey. So far, um, we have learned a lot, and we will continue to learn and share with you. So our F.I.R.E goal is 4% annual return rate, which based on the 5 million and the 4% rule would get us to about $200,000 pre-tax or 16,000 monthly pre-tax. So a little bit about us. We are two working parents, W-2 income mainly, with three children, aging in age from 4 to 8, and we live in a very high cost of living area. So the first lesson that we've learned in a F.I.R.E journey is timing the market versus timing the market. It's the lesson we've learned here is nobody's a pro. For example, we were holding AMC last year, and we sold it when it was $2, and right now it's at $10. So it's a big miss for us, and it's a lesson we continuing to teach ourselves over and over again. Time in the market is really what we need to do. So lesson number two is maximize your pre-tax contributions. This holds mostly to the US, but other countries have equivalent facilities to help citizens do that. So for us, for example, 401k is a subject we deposited up to the employer match, and we didn't even reach the limit. So we stopped doing that, caring about the employer match, and computed the maximum allowed, which is 39,000 in the U.S. currently for a married couple filing jointly. Other than that, we switched over to an HSA plan versus a PPO, so we can use the tax shelter of an HSA. So for any medical expenses that come in, we pay it from our post-tax account and keep the HSA money in pre-tax to gain interest and investments as we progress in the years. It's worked so far awesome for us. I think we have about 30,000 in our HSA currently, and we continue to grow that amount monthly. So lesson number three, rainy day fund. For years, our rainy day fund was just a $5,000 line item on our account, which is just a round number, but it doesn't really hold to a real rainy day fund. For example, a couple of years ago, we had to replace one of our cars unexpectedly, and of course, $5,000 is not enough for a car. So what we've done based on that is we created a rainy day fund that takes a portion of our income and puts that into a rainy day fund. And therefore, it grows along the years. It's part of our investment strategy as well. So it's a nice chunk of change. And for example, this year when we had to replace our roof, it's not even something that we fretted about too much. Our rainy day fund had enough for it. Plus, even after the roof, it's depleted a bit, but we see it growing throughout the years as well. So let's hope no two new roofs in a year. Lesson number four, this is for us, reduce debt. So we paid off our mortgage as soon as possible, paid out our credit cards as soon as possible. You'll hear a lot of people in the F.I.R.E community say, use that debt in order to put more money in the markets. We feel less comfortable with that just because we are a family, and it's not just us, so there's more people involved, our kids, for example, and so forth and so on. So we focus on reducing debt. So if something happens to us unexpectedly, they'll have a lot of free money to be taken care of, and without debt, that comes with our demise. And lesson number five, a side hustle is not for everyone. So you'll see a lot of people in the F.I.R.E community focus a lot of their energy on side hustles. We've tried that. We looked at Uber and Lyft and all the gig economy types positions available. We tried some of them, but eventually, given our expertise in very specific fields, Spending time in side hustles is just not cost effective. We rather spend time with our kids than earn $15 an hour, where in our main profession we earn significantly more than that. So what we've done in order to create a facade of a side hustle is in our jobs there are certain opportunities for picking up extra work, etc. that has a dedicated compensation. So it's in line with our profession. Plus, it is more substantial. It is not as frequent as, an Uber ride that you can always work on a weekend, but it is substantial enough that lets us spend time with our kids, which is what we're doing FIRE for anyway, having the independence to spend time as a family versus constantly working. That's it for now. Once we have more lessons, we will gladly share them with you. For this and more updates on our net worth and our goal towards financial independence and retirement early as a family, please subscribe to this channel for more content in the future. Thank you.